Welcome back to Elevate Your Life Weekly Book Summaries and Reviews. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most emotionally devastating novels ever written, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. If you're ready to explore a story that will shake you to your core and stay with you long after you've finished reading, this is it. Prepare yourself for one of the most heart-wrenching book reviews you've ever heard. At its core, A Little Life is a story about four college friends, Jude, Willem, JB, and Malcolm, living in New York City. While the novel starts by focusing on the lives and careers of these four men, it quickly becomes clear that Jude, the quietest and most enigmatic of the group, is the central figure in the story. What follows is a detailed and, at times, harrowing exploration of Jude's life, his past, and the way his trauma impacts not only himself but everyone around him. The novel covers decades, from their post-college years through middle age, and explores the complexities of their friendships, careers, and relationships. But it is Jude's tragic backstory and his struggles with self-worth, shame, and pain that truly define the emotional heart of the book. Yanagihara's portrayal of suffering, trauma, and resilience is both excruciating and powerful. One of the most prominent themes in A Little Life is trauma. Specifically, the long-lasting effects of childhood abuse. Jude's past is filled with unimaginable suffering, and the novel explores how this trauma shapes his adulthood. His physical and emotional scars are ever present, influencing his relationships with others, his view of himself, and his ability to experience happiness. The detailed depiction of Jude's inner torment makes this novel incredibly difficult to read at times, but it's also what makes it so unforgettable. Another important theme is friendship. The bond between Jude and his friends, particularly his relationship with Willem, is a central focus of the novel. Willem's unwavering support and love for Jude provide moments of light and hope amidst the darkness, yet even with this deep friendship, Jude's trauma remains an inescapable part of his life. The novel raises difficult questions about the limits of friendship and love in the face of profound emotional damage. Endurance is another key theme. Despite the seemingly endless suffering that Jude endures, he continues to survive. His life is a testament to the human capacity to endure pain, even when it feels unbearable. However, this endurance is not romanticized. Yanagihara's portrayal of Jude's life is unflinching and at times heartbreaking. Let's take a deeper look at the key characters who shape Jude's life. Jude St. Francis. Jude is the novel's protagonist, and he is, without a doubt, one of the most complex and tragic characters in contemporary literature. Jude's past is filled with horrific abuse, and his physical and emotional scars are deeply entrenched in his psyche. Throughout the novel, we see Jude's struggles with self-harm, relationships, and his sense of identity. He believes that he is unworthy of love or happiness, and this self-perception drives much of his suffering. As readers, we feel his pain acutely, and it is Jude's story that makes this book so heart-wrenching. Willem Ragnarsson. Willem is Jude's best friend, and their relationship is one of the novel's most significant emotional anchors. Willem is an actor who finds success in his career, but his greatest role is that of Jude's protector and confidant. His unwavering love for Jude offers the moments of tenderness in an otherwise brutal narrative. Willem's devotion to Jude shows the power of unconditional friendship, but it also highlights the limits of how much one person can truly save another. JB is the most vibrant and outspoken of the group, an artist who often provides moments of levity. However, his relationship with Jude is complicated. At times, JB's insensitivity and selfishness strain their friendship, especially when he fails to fully understand the depth of Jude's trauma. JB's character serves as a reminder that even within close-knit friendships, there can be misunderstandings and emotional distance. Malcolm is the fourth friend in the group, an architect who often feels like the most reserved of the group. While his role in the novel is somewhat less pronounced than Jude and Willem's, Malcolm is a steady presence, showing how each of the friends' lives intersects with one another over time. Harold Stein. Harold is Jude's adoptive father and one of the few figures in Jude's life who provides him with a sense of family. Harold's love for Jude is profound, and his attempts to give Jude the unconditional love he has never known are some of the novel's most tender moments. However, even Harold cannot fully heal the deep wounds that Jude carries. What makes A Little Life stand out is its raw and unfiltered portrayal of pain. Yanagihara doesn't shy away from depicting the brutal realities of abuse, depression, and self-harm. making this book one of the most difficult yet compelling reads. The novel's length and detail allow the reader to become deeply immersed in the characters' lives, making the emotional impact all the more profound. Yanagihara's writing is both beautiful and unrelenting. She masterfully crafts complex relationships, showing how trauma doesn't just affect the person who experiences it, but ripples outward, impacting everyone around them. The novel's portrayal of friendship, particularly the relationship between Jude and Willem, is one of the most deeply moving aspects of the book. It's a story of love and loyalty, but also of the limits of human compassion. If you're looking for a novel that will break your heart, make you cry, and leave you emotionally drained in the best way possible, A Little Life is the book for you. It's not an easy read, but it's an unforgettable one. Yanagihara takes you on an emotional journey that explores the darkest corners of the human experience, but also reminds you of the beauty and power of love and friendship. Be prepared to feel deeply. This is a book that will stay with you long after you've turned the last page. Thanks for watching this review of A Little Life. If you found this review helpful and want more deep dives into powerful emotional reads, don't forget to like and subscribe to elevate your life. Let us know in the comments what's the most heart-wrenching book you've ever read. See you next week with another compelling review. Until then, keep elevating your life, one book at a time.